Osinbajo, Osinbajo, let me see you go, lo, lo, lo. Let me see you go, lo, lo, lo. Buga. No, wait a minute. You know the buga has to be a real buga. So let's do that last bit again. Let me see you go, lo, lo, lo. Go, lo, lo, lo. You got it. When you hear the proverbs of the Kikuyus of Kenya, or the Fulas of Guinea, or the Igbos of Nigeria, you will no longer think of them as barbarians. You will quickly recognize the richness of their ancestry and the nobility of their thoughts and ideas. All notions of equality of human beings, of respect for human dignity, make far more sense when we interact with other people. And it's only tourism that assures that interaction. But perhaps more importantly, tourism provides us humans an opportunity to do what we like to do best, to achieve the deepest desires of our hearts, which is social interaction, enjoying the company and the friendship of people from all over the world, reaching across race, across color, across language, to connect with our common humanity. The bridges that we employ, those bridges that we employ to cut across culture, to cut across language, are usually our cultural genres, our arts, our music, our crafts, our dances, our cultural festivals. Music, for example, as we all know, is a global language. Even those who don't know the meaning of the words of a song enjoy the rhythm. And some find out the meaning of lyrics, discovering the cultures and ideas that inspired them. But let me just test that theory of mine. That is that you don't need to understand the words of of any song to enjoy it and to be able to sing it. And that music is indeed a global, very, very global language. Let me just test that theory. How many people know this song? Osinbajo, Osinbajo, let me see you go, lo, lo, lo. No, no. Okay. Today, Nigerian music rendered in different Nigerian languages all over the world. So people all over the world are dancing to Kiss Daniel. The phrase buga is a Yoruba expression. It means flaunt your hard-won success. Take the fruits of your work. Take the opportunity. All your successes. Show off your successes. Don't sit down there thinking my success is too small. Really, show it off. Many all over the world, and many people all over the world, are squaring up their shoulders and saying, it doesn't matter how hard it seems. It doesn't matter how hard it looks. I must show off my own success, no matter how little it may seem to others. It may seem to you that it's small, but I'm just going to buga one anyway. And he'll be performing. And he'll be performing the song at the Qatar World Cup in a few days. He'll be performing that song. I'm sure many of us also know Burna Boy, a Nigerian Afrobeat star. He performed in front of 7,000 people in the Finland's Flow Festival, 2022, just this year, singing songs like Last Laugh. How many people know Last Laugh? I just want to know how old you are, because all you old folks, there's no way you're going to know Last Laugh. Okay, so how many people know Last Laugh? Yeah. You don't cast last. Everybody go chop breakfast. That song is also the first Afrobeat song to have sold over 500,000 units in the first 17 weeks of its release. First 17 weeks, it sold over 500,000 units and is now been certified for gold in the USA. So this is a great song, accepted all over the world. Another Nigerian artist, Ashake, I'm sure you all know Ashake. Who knows Ashake? You know Ashake. I know all these old folks. I can see you all. There's no way you're going to know them, but we'll teach you. We'll teach you. Ashake, who sings in Pidgin English. Of course, you know he sang the song, Organize. Every other day I organize. Some of us are wise. Every other person overwise. So the song ridicules those who think they're too smart. And you know, there are so many people who think they're smarter than everybody else. So this song is saying, come on, we're all wise, we're all smart. Don't ever think that you are smarter than everybody else. Now, these are street slangs. These songs are street slangs in Lagos and perhaps in some other urban parts of Nigeria. But the world loves it. And this particular artist, Ashake, in his show at the O2 Arena in Brixton in the UK, sold out to an international audience in less than 5 minutes. As soon as the tickets were put online, in less than 5 minutes, the show had sold out. And then, of course, see how the Black Panther movie and its sequel, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever, has taken the world by storm, breaking box office records, making in excess of $330 million in sales in its first week. And it's an important movie because it proved a point that Africans, local and diaspora, can, using music, actors, producers, and technical people who are African, create a movie that is outstanding cinematic and technical achievement all by itself. They were here last week. I'm sure that Lagos recognized that they showed up here last week for the African premiere of that movie. That an African premiere was held here in Africa, that an African premiere was held at all for any movie is an important statement all by itself. And I think that we should always remember to commend all of these great young men and women who are doing such great things, unifying Africa and unifying the world in the process. Because of the vast components of tourism, of course, we know that the components of tourism are largely local and homegrown. They are more likely to be sustainable. And the promotion and preservation of cultural sites, forests, of natural life, and aquaculture for tourism purposes works well with our zero carbon ambition. So when we teach a whole new generation to love and respect our beaches, love and respect our forests, and at the same time we create jobs and livelihoods in doing so, we are actually achieving the perfect balance to enable us to long enjoy God's endowments in nature and in prosperity. Let me again commend the UNWTO for not just this groundbreaking conference, but just all that it took to ensure that this succeeded. And I'm sure that all of us who are here who have experienced the last year or two recognize that this is such a well put together conference. The good thing is that this is only the beginning of this important conversation. So while wishing you a very enjoyable and fruitful deliberations as you continue in the conference, it is my very special pleasure and privilege to formally declare open. And I'm sure that we have already opened it in our various ways to formally declare open the UNWTO Global Conference, Tourism and Culture and Creative Industry, Pathways to Recovery and Inclusive Development. Thank you all very much. God bless you.